just about to get started. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Well struck, right field. You can kiss it goodbye. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
2 down, nobody on. And Ian swings through it.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Stays alive.
Whoa.
And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. Suzuki on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Josh Naylor. Out to short, Swanson. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Ball one.
That one ripped right center field. And there's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now, Dominic Canzone. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, stepping in, Michael Busch. In there at the knees for a strike. Busch getting to start at first, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is right around .360. Battling here as he fouls it
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got it. One down. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Two up, two down. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Yes.
Canzone on the move. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. Swing and a foul out of play. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Hammered, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout, and the runner holds.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Now a quick throw to first. Donovan back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That one lifted to left. And that is the third out of the inning. Back in Seattle, now it'll be the Cubs DH, Michael Conforto. The 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Conforto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Oh.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Man at first, one away. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. 2 on, 1 out. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A laser to left, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Now it's the right field. Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Donovan fires to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Michael Busch, the next to hit. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Happ comes around and he scores. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Man at second. In there at the knees. Going to count 1 and 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Foul ball. The 0-1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Swanson fires over to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Ripped to first, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On to the 4th. So here's Horner now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Makes the catch, one down. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Swanson digs in. Fly to center his first time. That one pushed foul. Naylor brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom 4. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
No, that's a ball.
And that one hammered. That's back. Tattooed and gone. That one felt good. And they're on the board. It's 5-1. Fouled off left side.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Robert to right field, way back, gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away. So digging in, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the Cubs leadoff. And Pete Crow Armstrong. New pitcher for the Mariners, Michael Rucker. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Michael Rucker.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
The third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Foul ball there. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. So a man aboard now with one away.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
That one carrying. You can kiss it goodbye. A two-run homer. One down. In half up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Rucker measures 5 feet 10 inches. He throws a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. That one in the dirt. Ball one. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez under it. And there's two down. Rosarena should have this one. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And first offering is fouled off. Quick move to first, and Crawford gets in there. Crawford gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Line to left, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The relay to second, and he can't get back as he's tagged out easily. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
No, he got it.
Keeping him close.
Ball one. No, that's a ball.
The Cubs leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. In the air out towards right center. Crow Armstrong on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's Cal Raleigh now. What more can you say about this guy? Switch hitter, huge power, great framer behind the plate. How did he get his nickname? Well, it was former teammate Jared Kelnick that dubbed him the Big Dumper. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely.
That's the ball.
That one fouled off. In the dirt. 2-2 now. In the dirt, blocked. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Suzuki settles under this one. And that will end the inning. Top six. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ball. Ball 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And that skips in the dirt. Can't get their base hit. And a good start to the inning. In the dirt. Rosarena going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Reaches on the backhand, but it's through. One out man at first. Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that is that. Back in Seattle, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs. Caleb Thielbar.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
In now is the Mariners DH, Luke Raley.
Nope. Ball 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The M's down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. The next pitch misses. 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 down. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Patrick Wisdom, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Cubs lead. Off man, Pete Crow Arms. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Troy Taylor.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 0-1. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air to left center. A Rosarena on his horse. That's out number 2. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 9-3. So 2 down. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. That one's got a chance. You can kiss it goodbye. They've hit another, and they add to their lead. It's 10-3. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Crawford throws to first. 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 38, Aaron Zavala.
Foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Grounds one to short. In time to Busch. That's a very athletic play.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And wow, that one is way out of here. He circles the bases. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And they got him.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, leading off, Nico Horner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Horner comes around to score. And in at second with an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. He somehow got to that outside and pulled it hard into the outfield.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second. That catches the top part of the zone. And the count 1-2.
That's the ball.
That one missed. Doesn't have enough. But it bounces off his glove. And that's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So back to the top of the order. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Conforto coming home. he'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time.
Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Ian Happ bops one out of here. His 2nd homer of the night, and they boost their lead. It's 15-4. In the dirt, ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected off.
And that is that.
Pull up and I don't know what to do. Hop up out of fresh, now you looking at the truth. Fly, it's a bird, you a duck, I'm a goose. They give me side eyes, cause they know I got the juice. Know I got the juice, know I got the juice. They give me side eyes, cause they know I got the juice. Yeah, I'm in the city going cray cray.
Back in Seattle, bottom of the 8th. Josh Naylor now at the plate. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Savali in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Ripped to right. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Victor Robles. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In time to Bush, and that is the inning. This one ends 15-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I let the market decide.